We'll be brief. Coco, if you could, just your thoughts on the match tonight.
I mean, Sloane played really well, and I think tonight I just didn't play my best tennis that I could have. All the games are close. I just feel like I could have done a lot better returning and also on, pressure points, putting the ball on the court.
Okay, very good. Willie, Adam? Go ahead.
Coco, Adam Zagoria from Forbes. I mean, obviously Sloane has won this tournament before. What do you think about the level she's playing at, and do you think she can contend for the title this year?
Yeah, definitely. I think she's playing. I mean, today she was playing well, and I knew these last couple of tournaments that she's been playing better and better. And I hope that she can make it all the way to the end. I mean, obviously, if you're going to lose, you want to lose to the champion. So, yeah.
Okay. Court?
Now that your slam season is complete, at least, I know the rest of the season continues, but I was wondering if you could just reflect on, your slam season, how you think you did, and what you're proudest of.
I think obviously the standout is the French Open quarterfinal. The goal is always to win, so obviously I think I can do a lot better, but I feel like I have a lot to improve on, and I think today's match showed what I need to improve on, and I still have doubles, so it's not quite over, but singles-wise, I think I have a lot to work on, and I'm going to go back to work once this is over.
Okay. Chris, and then Willie.
Yeah, Coco, Chris Clary, New York Times. What was it like to face Sloane, somebody you've obviously seen for a long time? I know you played a lot of your elders, of course. You've done well against them the last couple of seasons. Is it any different playing Sloane because of that connection that you had with her in the past?
Not really. I don't think anybody I play, I don't really focus on the name or anything or the person. It's just so much the ball. I mean, obviously I have a lot of respect for Sloane and looked up to her for a while and known her since I was little. So, yeah, but I don't think that our relationship affected the match.
Okay. Willie?
Willie Weinbaum from ESPN. Coco, what do you think you've learned from this year, maybe compared to last year?
I think that I feel like I've learned that I'm capable of making it far in slams, and I think if I tighten up just a few things that I'm capable of winning one. The past couple slams I've lost to players who've gone to the quarters or won eventually, so it shows that I'm there. I feel like there's just an experience lacking that I have, and I definitely think it shows, and I think that I just need to play more matches so I feel more comfortable on the pressure moments.
Okay, it seemed like just watching the match from the outside that her forehand was really on tonight, really clicking. Obviously, you're trying to counter that. What were you thinking out there trying to react to that and maybe adjust to that? And what do you think worked and didn't work?
I will say that she probably hit her forehand the best that I've seen in a long time. But also that could be just different because it's my first time facing her. So, and I never practiced with her, so that could just be my own thing, just because this is my first time feeling her ball. But she definitely played well tonight, and she definitely was the better player tonight.
She told us you guys had hit together when you were 12 years old.
Yeah, that was 12, but I definitely don't remember how her ball felt when I was 12. And she definitely was probably taking some pace off then, so I don't really count that.
Anybody else? Court?
Sloane said that you attended her 21st birthday. Do you recall that at all?
Yeah, I do. Not the details, but it was in, I believe, her grandparents or somebody in her family's backyard. And it was like a big get-together, like, for her family and everything. And it was fun. I don't know how old I was, but I was definitely young. I think I have, my mom probably has the picture from that.
Okay. Ben?
What is your schedule the rest of the year? Do you know?
I have no clue yet. I mean, obviously there's Indian Wells, so I plan on playing that, but in between all of that, I don't know yet.
Have you thought about, I think you still have a chance to qualify for the WTA finals?
I haven't really thought about that either. If I do, I will probably play. But I mean, it would be great to qualify, but it's not, to be honest, it's not like one of my goals this year. I think I feel like for me, that tournament personally is one of those things that just, if it happens, it happens. I feel like if I start thinking about that, I was stressed about it. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Same thing. even though I didn't go to the Olympics, I did qualify for the team, and that's how I approached that. So it's just one of those things. If it happens, great. If not, oh well.
Okay. Did you have one more? All right. Last question.
Sorry, just real quickly. Remember where you were for the Madison Keys Sloane Stephens final? Were you in the stadium for that, or?
I was not in the stadium. I think that year was the year I finaled in U.S. Open Juniors. 2017, I don't remember where I was watching the final match. I definitely was in New York. I just don't know where, but I do remember, I think Sloane won her semifinal, because I think the junior final is the day before the women's final. And I remember seeing her, and she was like, what happened, you know, because I lost the match like 0-3 or like a really bad score. And I just told her I got nervous, and she won that year. So, and then the crazy thing is that the year she finaled at French Open, I won the junior tournament. So I was like, maybe one year, well, now it won't ever happen, but I was thinking at the time that maybe one year we could win both the main and the junior at the same time.
But you did watch the final with Madison?
Yeah, I did watch the final. I just don't remember where I was.